So if we have the saturated hydrocarbons, we also have the unsaturated hydrocarbons. So unsaturated hydrocarbons. So we have the alkenes. We have the general formula CnH2n. So series of unsaturated hydrocarbons having one double bond. So may one siya nga double bond. These are called as the alkenes, also called as ethylene series. For the iupic name is ethene. General formula CnH2n. So alkenes, homologous series of hydrocarbons. So for prefixes, please familiarize this one. The same na nasa ligapon, carbon of atoms, meth1, eth2, prop3. So C2, ethene. Kung CH ano lang ba, isa lang ka carbon atom, you have the methane. Then C3H6, so CH2, that would be methane. C2H4, ethene. C3H6, propene, butene, and pentene, and so on. So you have the heptene, octene, dectene. So to find the number of hydrogens, double the number of carbons. So 1 butene, no, kagina may butene today, you have the C4H8. So for our naming, sa diin na natin maano ang 1-butene. So isomers, ang ginatawag isomers, molecules have the same molecular formula but have different structural na formula. So for our molecular formula, you have butene as C4H8. But for our structural na formula, you can see this one. So kung i-count natin 1, 2, 3, 4. So, C4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kung makita din natin, ang aton nga butane is C4H8. So, parehas sila C4H8. But this one, naging 1 butane siya. It's because ang double bond natin ara sa first carbon. That's why it is called as 1 butane. And that is an isomer of our butane. So, although parehas sila nga butane, but in structural formula natin, naglain siya, it's because of the placing of the double bond in our carbons. So this is 1 butene because the double bond is between the first and the second carbon from the end. So we have the pentene, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because it contains 5 carbons. And how much ang hydrogen atoms? I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So C5H10. This is 1 pentene. The double bond is on the first carbon from the end. No? From the end. And this one is not an isomer of pentene, but this is 2-pentene because ari siya sa second to the last, or ari siya nag-start sa right side, no? Ari naman sa carbon 2 ang iya nga double bond. That's why it's 2-pentene, just that the double bond is closer to the right end. So alkynes, another form of our unsaturated hydrocarbons. A series of unsaturated hydrocarbons that contains 1 triple bond. Meaning, kung single bond, alkane, kung double bond, alkene, triple bond, alkenes, or alkynes, rather. Also called as the acetylene series. So general formula is CnH2n minus 2. Kung plus 2 ang alkane, ari minus 2. So, we have still, no, the prefixes. Be familiarized lang. You have the C2H2, ethene, C3H4, propene, C4H6, butene, C5H8. Also, ang aton ng mga general formula, please be familiarized with it because dira kita magsagad sa aton naming ng mga compounds and it will come out surely sa aton nga exam. And then for our alkyl groups, so these are still hydrocarbons, have one less hydrogen than the corresponding alkane. So kanina, di ba, ang aton general formula for alkane is CnH2n plus 2. So, but this one, may one less hydrogen siya nga nagka-correspond sa alkane, ang aton alkyl groups nga ginatawag. CH3 is methyl, one less hydrogen, then methane, which is the CH4. So, alkyl, il, methyl. So, kita na to, no? Ang iyang nga bond, may hydrocarbon chain sa may methyl group, CH3. C2H5 is ethyl because supposed to be sa ethane natin C2H6. Then for propyl, one less H then propane, which is C3H8. So if you're familiar with isopropyl alcohol, no, that is an isomer of our propyl. Isopropyl, propyl. So benzene, a series of cyclic unsaturated hydrocarbons, general formula is CnH2n-6 because may series sa sang double bond. C6H6 is the simplest in the family for our cyclic unsaturated hydrocarbons.